am in a new location. It's definitely gonna wash me out, but I don't really care. I just wanted to show this great plant that my mom got for me. She's most likely the only person that will be watching this video, so here you go, Mom. I love the plant. Thank you so much. Hey everybody, welcome back. I haven't been putting out any content really at all because, as I said before in my last video, I've been bored, we've been in quarantine. There's nothing really to vlog about. I had some great trips planned. Of course, they got canceled. I think I was a little stupid to plan them, but I was hoping for the best. I was hoping that I'd be able to go, which is unfortunate, but I am going to London and there will be a London vlog up, which is going to be exciting. Yes, so since I've been bored and haven't been putting out any content, I asked my followers on my travel blog, which is at Small Girl Real Big World, to just ask me questions about what it's like to live in England. Those of you who don't know, I am from New York. I am currently living in Leicester, England. I am doing a master's program and I love it over here. And I always get a lot of questions just from people randomly asking me things like what it's like or how to do it. So I thought I'd make this video to just answer some questions that my followers had. I'm not sure if this is going to be a two-part video. It really depends on how long it takes me to answer questions, but I love to talk, so it will probably be a two-part video. If not, lucky you, it's your lucky day. I did get a lot of questions, so yeah, I'll get right into it. Okay, so the first question is, are the double-decker buses real? Yes, they are real. Where I am in Leicester, they are blue, they're not red, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. I have so many funny stories about the buses. Basically, the driver doesn't wait. So if you're going to the top, you need to hurry up and hold onto the railing tight, because there are so many times when the bus has gone and I'm either going up or going down the stairs and have just been flown because the driver just floors it and we go. So yes, the double-decker buses are real. They're fun, but once you kind of take them every day like I have, they're not as unique anymore. But yes, they are real. So the second question is, what are the boys like? Oh, goodness, the boys are amazing. The accents are incredible. I prefer the northern accents. That's probably gonna get me into trouble saying that, but the less I can understand them, the better is kind of my motto for men. You know, the less you can understand them, the better. But there's this one boy, it's actually the boy that asked the question, Kieran. Oh, he's just amazing. So shout out to Kieran. He's probably the best boy in England, so if you ever come to England, definitely look him up. The next question I got is foods. It just says foods. I assume you kind of want me to talk about my food experience. It's interesting because curry is massive over here, so I have actually never had a curry until I came to England, and I thought I didn't like curry at first because the first curry I ever had was spicy, and I am a child. I cannot handle spicy food, so I thought, you know, screw all curry, I don't like it. But, you know, it's really good. Like, my friends have made me non-spicy curry, and it's one of my favorites now. So I would say curry is kind of like a big food over here. Kebabs are big, people love kebabs. Pub food is great. One of my favorite foods is like a Sunday roast. I know I have more food-specific questions later on, so maybe those will answer your question, but the food, you know, overall I think the food's really great. So I've heard people say, oh, isn't the food in England bland? No, like, I mean, you just add your own spices to it, you know. There's actually a lot of spice over here. But yeah, I love the food. I'm happy, clearly. So the next question is, what's a law or rule we have that confuses or annoys you? I would say maybe that things close early. I'm not sure if that's a law, but it's typically just the general thing over here. Shops close early, food, convenience stores, they all close early, grocery stores close early. But that's because I'm from America, so I like everything whenever I want it 24/7, because everywhere in America I can go anywhere and it's most likely open at any hour. That's not for everything, but it's open quite late. Versus here where things close really early. So I guess I would say that things close early, but I've managed to get around it. I'm better at planning ahead, I would say, because of that rule. So I guess it's annoying sometimes because, you know, when it's late at night and you want takeaway or you want something and your restaurant isn't open or the convenience store isn't open and you're like, oh, that's so annoying. But other than that, I love your rules. The next question is also, what's some English slang or customs you straight up don't understand? Okay, here's a custom I don't understand. I know a lot of people, and I've heard it's kind of like an English tradition, is to go out drinking on Christmas Eve. I don't understand that because I don't like to be hungover on Christmas morning. Like, I like to wake up, have a little mimosa, you know, feel good, get ready for the day, because it's a lot of talking to people, a lot of things to do, so I just couldn't be hungover on Christmas Day. So that's, I guess, a custom I don't really understand. The next question is, what about the culture surprised you the most? This is a good question. I have to say I don't know if this will work, but kind of the independent walking culture. You know, I have to walk everywhere. I walk to the gym, I walk to the grocery store, I walk to the convenience store, I walk to the shops, I walk to my friend's house. Like, I have to walk everywhere. And that really is difficult coming from somebody who took their car like down the neighborhood, down the street to go see their friends. It's just what we do in America. We drive everywhere. I love the fact that I can drive to a grocery store at home, put my groceries in the car and drive them home. Here, I have to kind of make more frequent grocery store trips because I can't carry as much home. But I think that the walking, everybody walks everywhere, everyone's okay to walk. It's like a mile, that's nothing, let's do it. So I guess that's what surprised me the most. The next question is, how do you understand people? I don't. I do have to say, English accents vary. So I'm not sure if you know, but I'll do like a little synopsis. Basically, there's a northern accent for the north of England, a southern accent, Midlands accent, Birmingham accent. There's just so many different types of accents. It made it really difficult for me to understand people. I didn't realize how much I lip read until we all started wearing masks, because now it's very difficult for me to kind of understand people, because I didn't realize I rely on lip reading. So it's difficult, but you kind of get, I mean, if you're in the store and they say something to you and it's like, okay, well, I've just checked out, they have a receipt in their hand, it's probably, do you want your receipt? Common sense, but it is quite difficult, especially when you combine the accents and the slang. Oh, don't get me started. Okay, so the next question is, I'll leave my other girlfriend and marry you for real so you can stay in England with me forever. DM me. Okay, so the next question is, some pronunciations of different cities in England that Americans always get wrong. Where I am is Leicester, and it's spelled, I'll spell it on the screen because I need to write things down to spell. I used to think it was Leicester, and Leicestershire, but it's Leicester and Leicestershire. There's a city in England called Warwick. It's spelled Warwick. But I would say it as an American, Warwick. But because I'm in England, it's Warwick. Same with Nottingham and Buckingham and Birmingham. The ham at the end, Americans, we would pronounce it as ham, H-A-M. But in England, they pronounce it as So you don't say Buckingham, you say Buckingham. If that makes sense? There's many, honestly. I felt so embarrassed. I mean, I'm still embarrassed because I just always mess up. So the next question is it easy to get to nature? Do you always feel like you're on an island? I don't feel like I'm on an island because I think I am in the Midlands. I'm in the middle of England, so I'm not very close to the ocean. I did over the summer go up north to York, and we went to the sea kind of on that side, and it did feel a bit weird. It's like there's oceans in England. That's something I definitely want to go see once COVID's over and it's safe and it's warm, is down south. There's Cornwall. There's just all these great southern beaches that I really want to try. I think it is because I'm in the middle. I don't really think I'm on an island. So there are so many options, especially around me. We've got Snowdonia, we've got the Peak District. They're two great mountains to climb. Yeah, there is always something to do here. You can never be bored except during COVID, but that's just an unusual circumstance. So I hope that answers all your questions so far.
I'm just watching that back, and I clearly do not know how to shut up. So this will be a two-part video. Hopefully I'll release the second part of this after my London vlog, which should be next week. I don't know, don't count on me, but I hope you enjoyed.